The first quarter in fiscal, we have insurance Budo to and a warm welcome once again to the Epialand alongside the big man.
Thank you. I'm Charles Mungoma for the English version. Welcome, as my colleague has welcomed you people. Thank you, the viewers. And game on is between King's College Budo,
3-time champions and, for consecutive times. Yes.
The King's College Budo has won the national 3 times. They have the record
in a row.
Okay. So far the score is 7-0.
7-0.
BUSOGA College MWIRI. BUSOGA College is leading. Plays on. That's King's College Budo. That's player called Calvin Mubiru. Yeah, that's a rock. Budo still in possession.
So did Budo fail to convert the kick Budo, they had?
Yeah, Budo failed to convert the penalty that they got. They failed, so the score still stands at
7-0. BUSOGA 7, King's College 0.
Yep. Plays on. That's Anguti Richard, the person who has kicked the ball to the hands of Mubiru Calvin, who clears back. It's a good game.
Yes.
So far, so good. The weather's good. Everybody's welcome to Mukono. Play on.
The fan base are so.
MWIRI still in possession. Referees playing advantage for the high tackle. There was a high tackle on to BUSOGA College MWIRI student. So the referee still playing advantage, and MWIRI still in possession.
So how about the history of the two teams in the game of rugby?
Budo has a long history because Budo started playing rugby in 1990.
Wow.
BUSOGA College MWIRI.
That's around 30 years. Close.
About 30 plus. 36 years
on the road.
BUSOGA College MWIRI, you know, most people know it about with cricket.
Yeah, from BUSOGA region.
From BUSOGA region, then they play cricket. But rugby is now growing, so they now play rugby. The two schools, King's College Budo started in 1906. Their school motto is Gachari Mabaga, meaning little done, more to come.
Yes.
BUSOGA College MWIRI, you know, it's the school that gave us the motto for this country.
For God and my country.
Yes. It says Kura Katonda ne gwanga lyaife. For God and my country.
And my country.
So it's Kura Katonda ne gwanga lyaife.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's for God and my country. Yep.
In Lusoga.
In Lusoga.
7-0.
The score still stands at 7.
Yeah.
MWIRI got a penalty. They failed to convert, so the score still stands at 7. BUSOGA College MWIRI 0. King's College Budo. What they are doing now, that's what they call a 22 drop.
Yes.
Yep. After failing to convert at a goal, we go for a 22 drop. Yeah. So Budo is in attack.
Very strong guy.
Very strong guy is called Emma Kusolo.
Emma Kusolo.
Yeah, he's in senior 6, King's College Budo.
That size should be representing the country
Of course,
somewhere.
he's on the national team,
Yes.
under 20. He was called. So he's on the national team for Uganda, under 20.
Wow.
So Budo still in possession. They're attacking down the 10. Good pass. Wow.
Bullied guy. So
It was a knock-on. So referees playing advantage for the knock-on.
we earlier told the viewers that King's College Budo are 3 consecutive time champions for this level. So what about the opponent that is currently with the lead, BUSOGA College? How good have they been?
They normally move up to the semi-finals. The best they did was at the semi-finals last year.
Oh,
So BUSOGA College came number 4.
so being in
College Budo, 2 was Namiriango College.
college, yeah?
3 was 3 was Itare, sorry. I beg your pardon. 3 was Ginger SS,
Yes,
and then 4 was
BUSOGA College.
Yeah.
So the third place playoff was all BUSOGA affair.
Yeah,
Yes.
affair.
And
The gold and silver was between the
Central-
Mukono wa Kiso.
Mukono wa Kiso. And for me, according to the story, I see that BUSOGA leading this game isn't by coincidence, because looks like they've been building their game for years. Because if last year they had their best performance being participation in the semi-final, meaning this year they had something to add to the game. And the lead they take now could have been worked for behind scenes. They could have been developing their game.
Yeah, BUSOGA College MWIRI had they got a good coach.
Yes.
Called Bob. Bob is a very good coach, and he's good at identifying the players.
Where has he been coaching in the past?
He had a surgery.
Oh,
He had a knee problem, and then he went for surgery, so he was out for some time.
yes.
But since he recovered, he took up his position as a coach, BUSOGA College MWIRI, and he's good at identifying players. So that's how BUSOGA College MWIRI has managed to, because they got a good coach.
Still 7-0 in favor of BUSOGA College,
MWIRI is in attack.
and the 3 consecutive years champion still trailing behind. And remember the last time we linked up in Luwero, there was a young boy for King's College called Arthur Lukoda.
Arthur is now on the technical bench of King's College Budo.
Oh,
Yeah, he finished his senior 6s at university.
oh,
Yeah, so he's doing engineering. He's a little busy with these books, but he plays for club. He plays for KCB Cubs,
oh,
club level.
a very good guy.
Yeah.
And I've heard that he's represented the country
Yes, and
when they
under 20.
played against Zimbabwe.
Yeah, under 20, he did.
So he's literally a very good guy.
He is.
He had a very good game that way in Luwero, and I was so
Luwero-
impressed.
Luwero was good.
Yes.
He had the best. He had the best game.
They played against, was it Namiriango in
They
the
played
final?
They played against Namiriango in the final.
Yeah. And
Actually,
they had
they
an
beat Namiriango at Namiriango lost to Smack.
Yes.
The semi. Then the Smack met.
Yeah, Smack.
So they
And Smack also had a very good boy.
called Matthew Musasizi.
Yes, Musasi Matthew.
Plays for the national. He plays for a team in Premier. Called the Platinum Credit Heathen.
Oh, heathens.
Yeah. He plays number 9 at Hiddes. It's a good kick. They find touch. So it's going to be a line out. Throw in for King's College Budo. The score still stands at 7-0 in BUSOGA College MWIRI.
But remember, we are always live on the USSSA YouTube channel and live as well on Tayari West TV. That is channel 366 for DStv, channel 356. That is for AZAM, and channel 077 Zuku, and then channel 468 for StarTimes. Also available on the Afro mobile app, and available as well for the free-to-air decoders. And still pushing on the game between King's College Budo, the 3 consecutive time champion, taking on BUSOGA College MWIRI, and BUSOGA still taking a 7-0 lead. Of course, it is AP Haaland for you on the commentary against a legendary rugby player and an official from the USSSA. And
that plays on. Plays Budo in possession. There's an attack.
So many bully tackles. BUSOGA look to be so determined
Not
to go to their lead. Yeah.
According to the way they are playing, they are well conditioned.
Yes.
So you can actually see the carry, the kicks, the way the person kicking the ball is finding field. So it's a good thing.
Good tackle in there. And but you never 13-0, and they made that big comeback. So you never rule them out. You never know what could come in the coming minutes. Line out again.
Line out. So King's College Budo throw. Budo. The referee is organizing his line.
King's College Budo have some good sizes.
Yes.
That shed number 16, the one who had the throw.
But you see, in rugby is one good game.
Yes.
Not all sizes.
Yeah.
We take all sizes.
The portability. Because when we look at the players like Lukoda, very small, but small body, big brain. And King's College
is playing advanced,
pushing hard.
BUSOGA College MWIRI was offside. So they're playing advantage. Budo does not gain advantage. Referee.
The scenario
the ball, that means you're offside.
Oh, you have to play behind. That's why I always see them running, they throwing it back, running, throwing it back.
Yeah, when you see a tackle and then you see those bodies coming, they are trying to contest for the ball. It's called a ruck. Now, when the ruck forms, you have to form, there is that imaginary the last foot of the person who is in there. That's the offside line. So you must maintain that person there. You do not go below, way ahead of that person.
Oh. So that's a ruck now.
That one is called the
Scrum down.
Yes, please. Where every team brings in 8 players. So
in there.
Yeah. All contesting for that one ball. The person putting in the ball is normally called a scrummer.
That's the nice tackle.
From BUSOGA College MWIRI. That's a Wangula.
Oh, almost. But tackled down again, and the
referee awards the penalty
for King's College.
the player, against Kings College Budo.
Oh, and
Holding on to the ball.
yes.
If you go down,
You have to. Oh, and they form support.
Yes.
And we had the classification games before the game.
Yes, please. We had the 11th and 12th position,
Yes.
where 12th was won by Killer College Boutique.
Yes. Butiki.
Played against Nakasura School.
Nakasura from Fort Portal.
So Nakasura lost. It was 20-10.
Yes.
So Killer College Boutique is number 11.
And the other one on the other pitch, was it Ntare? No. Ntare should be in a quarter final now.
The other pitch B, it was between Kabukunge Muslim School against Wachitaka, St. John's Wachitaka. Kabukunge is from Masaka, St. John's Wachitaka is from Jinja.
Oh.
Yes, please. By the time we came to air, it was still a draw that side. They all had six apiece.
Oh.
Yeah. So once in this championship, once there is a draw, we don't go extra time. We go for the goal line dropouts. 3 of them.
3.
Yes. One at the 15, the other at the center, then the other one to the other 15.
Oh.
Yes, please.
So those are literally the penalty
Those are the penalty kicks.
for rugby.
For rugby. In case of a draw in the penalty kicks, then we go to discipline.
Oh.
Discipline is how many cards? How many cards did you get?
Yes.
How many tries
did you get?
Yes. So all those ones are put into consideration.
Okay.
Yes, please. So
but we are yet to have a card in this game.
No. You see, the play is good. And the referee is managing well. So Budo is an attack. Play abandoned into touch.
Soga are too good for this.
So it's a line out. Throw in from Busoga College MWIRI. In short, they call it BCM.
And for me,
KCB.
KCB, for me, looks like in case Busoga lose this,
yes,
they will have had just an unfortunate draw. Because playing like this against a 3 consecutive year defending champion is so good for them. And I'm thinking if they had a quarterfinal draw against the likes of Ntare, the likes of Mara High School, they could be having a very comfortable lead by now because they are playing a very, very good game.
They are playing a good game. They are playing against a strong team.
A strong team.
One of the favorites in this championship.
Yes.
Yeah.
What? Flying tackle.
Yeah. So knock on.
Win.
So knock on. Scrum down.
And Busoga College, MWIRI still having a 7-0 comfortable lead against Kings College Budo. We are in the quarterfinals of the USSSA Ball Games 1. And remember, we have more of the quarter-final action coming up your way. And Ambara High School elsewhere are playing against SMAC. A very good game in there. And we later have another quarterfinal that will be between Jinja SS and Makerere College. Another very good game that will be coming live on scene. And we have the 4th quarterfinal being between Ntare School and Namiriango. That's another good game. Remember, Namiriango are the hosts this year.
This year, the hosts are Museum.
In New when they are always competing at the international level with the likes of South Africa, Australia, England, and where does Uganda? But at least Thua, we are doing well in netball. We could be in the top 10. We are doing well in athletics, especially for the long distances. And those are some of the games that always keep the flag high for Uganda. And
Referee has stopped play. The player needs to change the boots.
Oh,
the player was in discomfort with the boots he was putting on, so referee stops. You know, one beautiful thing about rugby is we don't keep time running like other disciplines. Once you stop, even the time
stops as well.
We do not have like added time. What? No, you stop.
Time
the game is played for 30 minutes. Stop. The other person puts on the boots or medical attention. Then after, time is back on. So you move for your 30 minutes.
Oh.
You do not have added times. Okay.
So scrum down.
Scrum down. The referee puts back time.
And you also
so that we synchronize.
Oh, I understand.
Not be left out on time.
Also, so now 25 minutes off.
Yeah, 25 now.
Yes. So 5 to go.
5 to go
for the first half.
First half.
And how long is their break?
10 minutes.
10 minutes break.
Yes,
that's a little bit enough time for King's College Budo maybe to go and warm up their bodies and get some good tactical analysis on how to handle the next 30 minutes. And Budo,
wow, beautiful play.
Yes,
right.
Finally.
Now the score comes to 5-7.
5-7 now.
Yep.
And they have
another chance to have the extras.
More 3? 2.
After try the conversion is 2 points.
So we could have a stalemate at the break. That's so easy.
Conversion
good.
So the score now is
7-7. And now King's College are right back into the game. And looks like
King's College Budo, it's one school amongst the playing schools in Uganda. It's the one school that has a sponsor.
Oh,
they are sponsored by Jessa.
The company that makes milk?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Those dairy products. So it's Jessa that sponsors that.
Oh, that was a tactical play. Oh.
Good play from Budo. So it's now throw in.
You know, there is a way King's College Budo always change the game in just a few minutes.
Yeah, now they are good changes. Game changes. You know they have the best coach.
Yes, the big man.
Brian Makalama is one of the best coaches we have in the country.
Yes,
the level 3 coach.
Oh,
yeah, and the mother body, the Uganda Rugby, advised that to have better games, we need senior trained coaches to be down there so that we can have the flow of the game better.
Yes.
If you get a mediocre down, then you will be training tyrants up there.
Yes.
If you have a better person to bring up the kids, then you can have the best.
It's a run.
Beautiful play.
Almost.
Beautiful play.
Almost.
College Budo.
That was a solo good run.
They're on the 5-meter line. Budo still in attack. Awangula.
When you look at the way Budo have played in the last 5 minutes, they look like a
So the
very
referee calls
different
a
team.
maul. Now, when the ball carrier is held up and then two bodies up there hold like that, it becomes a maul. And the ball should be seen. Once the referee does not see the ball, he awards what we call a scrum down.
Now
A
scrum down.
is given to the non-defending team, the team that never had the ball.
Oh,
So it's now a scrum.
and
Putting
Busoga.
the ball. So now it's a scrum against Budo. So Soga College MWIRI gets the putting. Scrum down. MWIRI gets the putting. Now when they put in the ball, you contest. The strongest wins. So they have engaged. Early push. Referee calls for the early push. So it's a penalty against the Budo. Pushing before the ball is in. You have to wait until that ball is in. That's when you start shoving.
Looks like he's kicking it out.
There is trying to find that.
And an elbow.
Number 15 is the captain. King's College Budo is called Calvin Mubiru.
Front.
Right, it's a forward pass.
Yes, forward pass.
Scrum down. This is good play. You know, for schools like Soga College MWIRI, it's a good show for
them so far.
Now, of course, by the time somebody
College Budo, the 3 consecutive year champions, and they take on BUSOGA College MWIRI, who have been having a developing project in last year's semi-finals, but not too good enough to make it to the man,
Charles
Mungoma. And of course, lots of action coming your way. I will bring you the update from the second pitch, where we have another good quarter-final between Mbara High School and
St. Mary's College.
Mark, yeah. And of course, we shall be having so much of the updates from there. And now, King's College Budo pushing up front. But remember, we are always live on the USSSA YouTube channel and always live on Tayari West Television. That is channel 366 DStv, 356 AZAM, 077 Zuku, and channel 468 on StarTimes. Also available on our From mobile app and available as well on the FreeToAir decoder. And now, up to Mungoma.
Just plays on. Second half has kicked off. The score still remains at 7-all, and Budo is in attack. One of their players is in discomfort. Medical is attending. You know, maybe if play is coming towards that person, but otherwise we maintain play as medical attends to the person.
So the guy is having medical attention, yes, and the other team is. Is that fair enough?
It is. It's part of the game. Those
are the rules of the game.
Yeah, it makes rugby a beautiful game.
No fair play.
There is no fair play.
First man is down.
The man is down. Rugby is played by those on their feet.
Okay. That's a rule that is kind of weird.
Yeah. So if
players
comes,
now down.
Yeah. If play comes closer to where that person is, that's when the referee stops play.
Oh.
The person is away from play and medical attention is there. Play continues.
Oh. And by the way, that's a rule that could be fine. Because,
of course, like now the referee has stopped time.
Oh.
Not like other disciplines where, you know, they are tending to that person, but time is moving. Then eventually you see that added time, 2 minutes. So we can't be sure whether it's real 2 minutes that are fair or not. But here, time stops. Everything comes to a standstill until when the referee gives us the signal that time back on.
No added time.
Because time has stopped. So you play for your 30 minutes. Once the 30 is done and the ball goes dead, that's when we stop. But if the 30 elapses and the ball is still live, play continues.
Yeah.
You can even play for more 10 minutes.
Hey.
If play does not go dead, play still continues.
Oh. I understand. BUSOGA trying to warm up to keep fit in playing mood.
Keep on your toes. Stay on your toes. Rugby is played by those on their feet, so you must be physically fit, well conditioned.
And King's College, they have always been a threat when restarting play, especially in that position near to the try line of the opponent team. And 2 King's College Budo players still down, trying to have medical attention. And BUSOGA having a little bit of the team talk now. King's College do some little team talk too. And looks like both teams are now reset to have a play. And scrum down. Scrum down coming on.
So the restart now comes to a scrum down to the team that was in possession.
Yes.
So in this case here, it was Budo that was in possession. So Budo gets the put in, the scrum is on, ball is out. Budo is having good play.
That was a nice tackle.
Big tackle, nice play. You know the
I've told you, King's College are always very dangerous on restarts. Whenever there is a short break and game restarts, King's College are always close to scoring.
you know, the Budo scrum half is putting on jersey 25.
Yes.
Called Kato.
Kato.
Kato is in senior 5 in King's College Budo. But for his O level, he was in this school here.
Oh, yeah.
Namiriango. Because he was good, Budo identified him and they said, please, we can always negotiate.
And they negotiated very well
with the parents, and
he's now there.
He's now in King's College Budo. He's a good player. He's also being called for the under-20 trainings. So he's on the team.
So dear parents, please groom your children good enough to at least be good at some sport. Probably he could be on a bursary somewhere, having good education in a good school and enjoying the sport as well. Yes. Oh. Yes. So, Namiriango, what was the fee at Namiriango? 3.5.
Yep. Starting at 3.5. Budo is also about that, 3.5. Then
so that one,
for the remaining terms, it comes to 2.8.
Oh.
Yeah. So if a boy is having something like that, then they are good to go.
So that was kind of a half bursary.
Yes, please.
Oh. Nice run from Busoga.
Busoga College MWIRI in attack.
Almost.
Yeah.
Down.
Busoga College is still in attack. Having good play. Those are good ball carries. It's a rack. Ball is out. Busoga College still in attack. Still having possession. Ball is out. Good play. Good tackle. Still, Busoga College in good
possession. So much fighting spirit from both teams.
Hey, you know that.
Player down.
Yeah, players down, but it's a penalty, and the play is not where the is. For the player to receive the medical attention.
Are they going for a kick?
Yeah, referee called for offside at the rock. So the Busoga College MWIRI player was ahead. So he's offside. So Knight gets back. Time is back on. Penalty against
Busoga College. Looks like he's going for a line out.
He finds touch. The score still remains at 7-7.
Busoga 7, King's College Budo 7 as well. And line out.
Shut!
Who was that?
That wasn't good.
Yes.
So Busoga College is still in possession. Then
Now
he's a good player. The runs, the pace, and the power in him. Budo takes intercept. So Budo attack.
a good run, but ball out.
Ball out. So line out.
Line out.
Busoga College MWIRI gets the throw. But in history, in 1936,
yes,
Busoga College got a problem. A dormitory collapsed. So them being Christian founded colleges and they're all Anglican, Busoga College MWIRI and Budo, the students of Busoga College MWIRI, they were transferred to
King's College. Oh, brotherhood.
We started from Budo and
for a few years
as they still arrange the school.
So they have some good relationship.
They have good relationship.
And that's a very healthy thing.
Yes.
And that's just for King's College. I told you, King's College are very tricky.
Let's go.
Very wise. Nice brain for them, especially when they are close to the try line. And that's now 12 for King's College.
7. Busoga
That was a very good tactical play. And of course, that's an obvious too. Yes, well converted.
So the score now moves to 14.
14 King's College.
7 Busoga.
7 Busoga. Now Busoga have to push high up front.
Yes.
To make sure they are getting some tries if they are to go to the semi-final level. And the comeback is complete now for King's College Budo.
You know, in Namirango here, this side, all these pitches are named after something. After something.
Yes.
The pitch we are using currently is called Wellington. Like I earlier said.
Yes.
Now, the side MWIRI is scoring at, that side is called Bugembe.
Bugembe.
So Busoga College is attacking Bugembe.
Oh.
Bugembe side, and now King's College Budo is attacking Wembley.
Hey, Wembley.
Yeah, that's Wembley. So that's the soccer pitch.
The national stadium for England.
So that's the soccer pitch. And this way.
So Bugembe, where does Bugembe originate now?
Bugembe,
is it Pastor Wilson Bugembe?
No, it's an old name.
Hey,
yeah.
Probably it could be from a legend.
One of the pitches, like the old pitches in this country is Bugembe. I don't know whether you've heard about the one in Busoga.
Yes.
That's where the king comes from. You know, Bugembe is the capital city of Busoga.
Busoga, yeah.
That's the home of the king of Busoga.
Okay.
So Bugembe is named after the other old pitch in Bugembe.
Oh.
Yes.
So Busoga, they are scoring towards Bugembe. And
Budo is scoring towards Wembley.
So could Busoga be fearing to score against their King's home.
They should be at King's home all the time. You know, you must go to your king.
Yes.
So they got a penalty. They have opted for a conversion.
That's very distant.
Yeah, that's
You have
about
to be having some good muscle ability.
that's about 49 meters away. Let's succeed. Conversion not successful, so we go for 22 dropout. Yeah. Yeah, you know,
wise.
he's a brilliant player. He knows rugby. He reads.
Does he represent the country?
Yeah, he's on the team, the under 20 team,
Oh,
national team.
and now trying to put the man down.
Budo in attack.
They have some very good sizes.
Yeah, of course. I think the coach told them
And Budo, yes,
first half.
5 more for the King's College Budo.
Good try.
And
College Budo.
very happy. And that takes the scores to 19 for King's
7.
College. Still 7 and another kind of usual conversion. And yes,
Conversion successful. 21
successful.
to Budo.
21 King's
7.
College. And the second half is being so easy for King's College. And BUSOGA seemingly frustrated now.
Rugby was introduced in Budo in 1990, like we earlier said, by the students who came in from England.
Oh,
We had the student.
from
He's a
England.
Ugandan. Yeah, he's a Ugandan, but they were living in England.
Oh,
He's called Mark Rumanyika. Mark Rumanyika told his dad that for him he loves rugby. He can't play soccer. So he opted for rugby and told the father that we should introduce rugby in Budo. So they bought balls for rugby and kit, and they were good to go. Till today, Budo plays rugby. In MWIRI, it was introduced by
another run.
the students who were
Nice good. And King's College,
King's College.
next time for them.
Another score.
26.
The score now goes to 26.
Yes.
King's College Budo 7.
And chance to go for more too.
To BUSOGA College MWIRI.
When you are watching King's College, you might think rugby is a very easy game. Their tactical ability so good, and chance to add more to their scoreline, and that could take them to 28. And will it take them there? And ready for the conversion of target. Very poor kick.
Conversion not successful. So the score still remains 26.
26.
College Budo 0-7. BUSOGA
But
College.
that's a bit of a comfortable lead for King's College. And looks like the 3 consecutive time defending champions could be back in another semi-final and aspiring to defend their title for the 4th consecutive. And
They're the record holders. So far, no school
has
ever won it 3 times in a row.
And I always love their coach. He's never pressured when the players are in the pitch, ever sitting and comfortable.
You know, he did his part. He did the training, and then during the game,
Yes.
that's why you appoint a captain. During the
command.
game, captains run. So
Yeah.
the captain has to command. The big man. The big hit.
They always need 3+ players to put him down.
Yes, that is a beautiful kick. You know, we call it a pananda.
Pananda.
An pananda. You so kick the ball up, you under.
Oh.
Up and under.
I understand now.
Kick it up and then you start running towards it.
But remember, we have more of the rugby quarterfinals action that will be coming live, and on pitch Sumbara High School are taking on Smack. And the other game that could be on live after this, that could be Ginger SS against Marcos. Very good game as well. And then Tare School Namiriango on the other pitch. On this, in Tare Namiriango. Okay, that will be a very good game. And remember, Namiriango has already informed, have the home advantage because this is their home. And Ginger SS Marcos, that is another seemingly good game. And we wait and see who makes it to the semi-finals. And by look of things now, King's College already have 1 feet in the semi-final and waiting just for the final whistle to put the 2nd feet and have comfort in the semi-final. And still pushing to get
Budo on attack. They have reached the 22, you know. In rugby, they call it a red zone.
Oh, red zone.
22.
Close to the try line.
Yes, please. The referee is playing advantage for MWIRI was offside during play.
Almost making use of the red zone.
Yep, they are still on. Budo still on attack.
You know, the players are so courageous.
The player's called Francis. You know, Francis is a tall, big guy with a lot of brains for the game.
Budo might get something out of this.
Yes.
And yes.
Referee says knock on.
Knock on.
Try not successful.
Yes.
So it's a scrum down.
Scrum down and close to the
goal line
territory of BUSOGA College. It's a bad place, dangerous.
So scrum down. BUSOGA College MWIRI gets the put in.
And King's College focusing so much on the defensive safety.
"17 minutes gone so far into the second half. Budo leading. Referee awards the penalty against Budo for pushing before the ball is in.
The funny game,
yes,
has a penalty in your own box. What a kick was that?
On a bad day, such things do happen.
Maybe the shape of the ball.
Of course, it's an over ball. It's a tricky with something which is over, you know.
Yes, like an egg. Shape of an egg. It looks like there is a score on the other pitch. Celebration. Nice one. So it's Mbara High Smack. Could that be Smack?
Mbara High scored. Mbara High scored against Smack.
Are they leading Smack? Celebration.
I'm not pretty sure.
Looks to be so much from Mbara High.
Time back on line out. BUSOGA College MWIRI gets the throw. Good throw. Still in possession.
In their own half.
When you take the ball into that area, the in goal, there is no play in goal. You either ground the ball or not. So they took the ball into in goal, so they lose it. So they are now going for a scrum down, and it will be Budo put in.
I feel like
the five.
it's so much time in the red zone
But it was
of
not executed. Yeah.
Busoga.
Busoga College MWIRI.
And I feel like King's College could get something out of this attack.
Most likely.
Score still 26-7. That's 19 margin. And you see? Close.
Knock on.
Knock on.
So scrum down. But it's a knock on at the goal line. So the referee awards at goal line drop.
Oh.
Yes.
And the Budo have another ambitious run. Brought down.
But they're still on the attack. Knock on. Scrum down. They lose possession. Chase a scrum down. 4. Busoga College MWIRI.
Close to the try line once again. But remember, I have lots of games that are ongoing, and in table tennis we have the quarterfinals that will be kicking off soon. And Chibuli SS, they take on Koma SS, Seroma High School at the Green Campus. They take on Mbogo High School. Mbogo High School, very good in indoor games, and you will be having the updates all from there. And we have so many sports that will be going on in the USSSA Ball Games 1. And we are in the final touches of every sport, because I'm sure
a penalty.
volleyball have the quarterfinals ongoing.
To King's College Budo.
Yes.
Now, when you get a yellow card, you get off the pitch for 10 minutes.
10.
Yes, ma'am. You go into the cooler.
So there is a card.
There is a card to King's College Budo, jersey 17.
Oh, he's off.
Is off for the next. Because we reduce on time, so they will do 7 minutes.
Oh,
yeah. They didn't get touch, so Budo gets possession. Budo is on attack. Good tackle there. Penalty against Busoga College MWIRI for diving. Rugby is played by those on their feet. You don't dive. It's not a swimming pool.
To dive.
This is a ground. So you must be on
King's College pushing further.
There were not 10 meters, so referee deems it no advantage gain. So we go for back to the mark.
And of course, elsewhere we have the quarterfinals of the girls' football also ongoing, and the draw stands at St. Noah Girls. They will be taking on Latifa Mixed Secondary School. Rains SS play Kawempe Muslim. Very good game. And the champions of Ankole region, Bonny Council Girls, will play Jipra. That is Ginger Progressive Academy at 1 p.m. And Amus College take on Bukedia. That is a hostile derby in girls football quarterfinal. And of course, all the 8 that qualified will go directly for the for the ball games too. And that will be so much action in there for the USSSA girls football game.
Another try for King's College Budo brings the score to 31.
31 now. 5 more, and they have. I told you they would get something out of that. They were in the red zone for so long.
Indeed, they achieved.
And chance to add 2 to their radar, and that could take it to 33 if it is converted. And yes, they boom 33 for King's College Budo, and less than 10 minutes. to go.
Yep, we're having about 6 minutes to go.
Yes. And information says St. Noah girls are already in the semi-final for girls football, and they had a very comfortable lead, 3-0 win against Latifa Mixed Secondary. And Noah girls are in the semi-finals first. Of course, they are the defending champions. And too good, they beat Bonny Council by 4-1 in last year's semi-final. And now they are in the semi-final again.
Right. Right. Yeah, that's
And man down.
The other was a tackle, so referee calls for a scrum down. There was no advantage for BUSOGA College MWIRI, so the referee takes them back to the mark for scrum down. So scrum down, BUSOGA College MWIRI gets the put in.
Scrum down.
Yeah,
Soga.
power, that's the engine of the game.
You see, that's where both teams expose how powerful they are.
That's the engine of the game. Scrum down. Ball is out. MWIRI still in possession. Now the attack. Shari says the get, in rugby we have a get.
Get.
The moment somebody is tackled, that offside line is created and the get must come in straight from your goal line.
Oh,
You don't come in from the side.
yes.
You come in straight from your goal line to play that ball. Otherwise, if you come in from the side, that means you're not using the get. It's a good play. Budo still in possession. The big man there with the big carry. Diving. Referee penalized BUSOGA College MWIRI.
And play resumes. And King's College. That was a nice circle from BUSOGA.
Line out.
Line out.
Ball goes to
But
BUSOGA
remember,
College MWIRI.
we have more action coming your way. And Miriango is in there. Yellow kind of golden jersey.
Yeah, it's deep gold.
And last year's semi-finalists. Finalists rather. And lost to King's College. Narrow loss. But they have home advantage on their side this time. And they could bring out something. And still pushing forward, King's College.
Francis is the strong guy. The guy who took in the ball.
Yes.
He's a strong guy, so he knows these things, and he plays good rugby.
And King College
Another try
have another try.
that brings it to
38 now.
0-7.
King's College are very good at this game. And they have a chance to add 2 more. And that could take it to 40 if he converts.
The other side on the hockey pitch,
Yes.
that is King's College Budo.
Oh,
They have won on the penalty shootouts.
oh, they won on the penalty
Yes,
shootout.
please. That's King's College Budo.
Converted,
They are not converted, conversion not successful, so the game ends.
and that brings us to the final whistle of the game. And King's College Budo, 3 consecutive years in championship, and now they are back into the semi-finals, and 2 more games for them to defend it for the 4th consecutive time. And they managed to humiliate a side from Busoga region, that is Busoga College MWIRI, by 38-7, and Busoga scored first and converted for 7, but didn't score anymore. And Busoga and King's College Budo had a very beautiful comeback to go to the semi-finals, and we wait to see who will they face in the semi-finals. That and more to come, but we have more quarter-final action coming your way for the boys rugby 15s action. And up next could be Ntare School up against last year's silver medalist, that is Namiriango College, and they are on the home pitch. So that is a very good game to watch for you. And in the other quarter-final, Ginger SS take on Marcos, and that is another good thriller, but a lot more coming for you. Remember, we are always live on the USSSA YouTube channel and live on Tire West TV, that is channel 366 on DStv, 356 on AZAM, 077 on Zuku, and 468 on StarTimes. Also available on the Afro mobile app, and also available on the free-to-air decoders. I'm Epi Alan for now. Again, it's my co-commentator,
Charles Mungoma.
Mungoma. We have a short break, and we shall be right back with another quarterfinal for the Rugby 15 boys.
Thank you.